All right. Okay. How to organize an online class reunion or alumni homecoming. Yes, it's possible because it's just online and you yourself can organize it. And here are my tips and tricks that will make it fun. All right. Why organize? Yeah. Why bother? Number one, online makes it possible to reach out internationally, right? Have you attended a reunion or a homecoming where only a few people attended? It feels so sad, right? But now everything is possible. You could reach out to far out places, you could reach out to other countries, you could gather now together. Yeah. What else? Because pandemic times, people has would have this feeling they really want to reconnect with their old friends and take this opportunity. They're craving for this. And what else? It is also good for your mental health. It's been a while. We're always doing the same thing. We're not attending big events, and this is the big event that probably could be waiting for. And people are bored. They want to do something different. And this could be also one way to network each other, right? Find out those resources that would benefit you, benefit the whole class. And what else? You relive the good old days and it will make you feel young again. And that's what we need during these times. Now, here are my tricks and tips that will help you. I've organized this, so these are my suggestions. There could be more, but later on, feel free to share what you know. All right, set up the date and the time. Of course, consider the time zones. Don't just rely on, the majority's time zone. Think of the other time zones as well, okay? Especially from the other countries. If the Philippine time, the Eastern Standard Time, the Pacific time, find a convenient time and a date suitable for all. Okay? Friday night, Friday afternoon, Saturday night, Saturday afternoon could be a good day and time to do this. And of course, think of the majority of the participants. Okay, something convenient to all right? And number two, use a paid Zoom account. We all know if you're using a trial version of Zoom, it has unlimited time and unlimited participants. Okay, ask around. I'm very sure one of your classmates, former classmates, would have a paid Zoom account. You might as well use it. Okay, so that you'll have more time and more participants can attend, and you could use all the possible features. And of course, during the event, assign the main host and assign some co-hosts, people who would know how to use the Zoom features. Number three is to promote your event. Of course, don't just give an invite the day before. Okay, you could make a poster with the Zoom link. Assign somebody to design a graphic poster with all the information and with some pictures, of course. Make it so attractive. Think of a catchy name for the event. Okay, like for one time in my event, we call it a Zoomni homecoming. A Zoomni. Get that? Right? And then what else? Post the invite, okay, in your social media. A lot of classes or batches right now would already have Facebook groups or Facebook pages. Post it there. Okay, in the chat rooms as well. And but sometimes some people are not involved with social media. You could email it to them or you could text it to them. Okay, promotion. Okay, you could include some sponsors in your posters, right? I'm sure you have generous classmates who are willing to share their financial support for this event. Number four is consider a theme. A theme, yeah. It could be seasonal. It could be depending on the holiday, right? If it's Christmas, wear something Christmassy. Valentine's, wear something red. Halloween, come with your scariest attire. Okay. It could be also decades attire. If you graduated on the 80s, so wear something 80s or 90s or 60s. Okay, but it all depends on the creativity of the group. And because if it's difficult for the others, make it generic. You could just wear school colors. If the school's color is black and green, so wear something black and green, or red or blue, right? And then what else? Okay, if that's not too possible, supply them with the Zoom background. Design a layout of the school, layout of with wordings, whatever you want to include in that layout so that they could post it as their Zoom background. Another possibility would be the use of digital filters. This is now possible with all the apps and websites you see online, okay? So this is the big day. Everybody came in already in the Zoom room while waiting. Okay, these are the introductory activities. While waiting for the others, they could rename themselves in the chat. You could use their nickname, yung tukso sa kanila, yung maiden names, include the maiden names just in case the family names, the last names changed. Include the class, the section, but sometimes if it's too long, you won't see it. Only on the first part, right? So that you won't see a classmate whose name is iPhone or Samsung. Okay, just while waiting, right? And if you're a small group, you can just stay in the main room. If let's say if it's a small group, you're in the main room, so you could just mention your name, your location, what country are you in now, occupation, what are you doing now, a quick description of the family. I got two kids or anything, but limit it. All right. People have a tendency to blah blah blah, speak and give us too much information and write it in the chat room so they know what they need to say. But if it's a big group, feel free to make breakout rooms and do the introductory activities there, right? They may even mention their business, right? So, especially during pandemic times, people have become very enterprising and they have these small to medium businesses. They can even promote it and find customers among the participants. Okay, it's also good for networking purposes, for whatever purpose you have. If you're selling some products or you're selling the baked goods or your bitcoins or whatever, you could use that. All right. And, depending on the participants, just like I said, you could do breakout rooms, or if it's a small group, just stay in the main room. Fun games that you could do, or in Tagalog we call it mga palaro. All right, bring me contest. Pinoys love this bring me contest. They do it in regular parties. For example, bring me the oldest ID card. So everybody brings it, shows it. Let's look at the oldest one. Okay, tally the winners, and then at the end we'll give a prize, of course. Bring me an old uniform. This is my third grade uniform. All right. Bring me a report card. But everybody brings the report card, of course. But show us the highest grade point average. Oh, I got 100. Oh, I got 100.5. So you won. And then what else? Class pictures. Who can bring me a whole set of class pictures from kinder to 12th grade? All right. So show it. So it could be the first one who could show it. Think of other ideas that they could bring. It could be school related. It could even be not school related. All right. You could also do some trivia games about the school or about current events. You could use the Kahoot or the quizzes. These are online apps that you could use, or they can just type it in the chat room. Okay. The first one who answers it. Okay, family pantomimes. Include your family, include their partner, whoever the people are in their house. Okay, so for example, create a scene of a school. So create a scene in the cafeteria. So family members are acting it out and assign judges who would judge the best scene or pantomimes. So what is a reunion without entertainment? This is important, right? Okay, you could do karaoke time, play a YouTube video where people could sing and pass the mics. Another person would continue singing. Of course, choose songs which are appropriate, songs you remember during your decade, right? And music or dance number. I'm sure among your former classmates, some of them are willing to sing or to dance because that's their talent or to show some magic. Okay? So just assign them so that things will not be boring. It could be live, it can also be recorded. What else? Old school videos that you could show. Okay, if you have archives of old video game, not video games, old presentation videos, probably it's a dance you did in the sixth grade, a skit you did in the fourth grade, something like that when you were in high school, the graduation speech, any video, that would showcase what you've done in the past. What else? You could show a slideshow. Some people are very techy. They're willing to make a slideshow of old photos, photos in the yearbook, or even your actual yearbook photos. And then this would also be nice to invite teachers or staff to give inspirational talk. All right, or they don't need to talk. Just being there and sharing their stories, inside stories, that would be fun for everyone. Okay? A raffle. Okay, so have some prizes to be raffled off. Where do you get it? From, product promotion. Some of you, the participants, would have businesses and they could definitely share some of their products. Okay, Amazon items can just be delivered to the different houses or through any online stores. And then white elephant items from home could be shared to your former classmates, cash or e-cash. Okay, it's easy to share nowadays. And lastly, you could do a project. Okay, a final culminating activity this could be discussed in the breakout rooms and then decided upon by the group. Okay, think of ways to help your alma mater, your former school. But of course, you have to know what their needs are. Okay, it will be a gift from the class, a gift from the batch. Okay, and it could be concrete projects. You will create a school building. You will donate laptops or whatever. Okay, or it could be financial support. Okay, each one donates, gives something, and then it becomes accumulated money that the school could use as a probably to fund a student, a scholar, right? Scholarship fund. Yeah, that's how you call it. So that's it. Okay, so have a grand homecoming or a reunion. Probably you end the event by singing your school theme or your graduation theme, whatever suits you. And then feel free to write more suggestions in the comment section. Share your experiences. Was it successful or not? And feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Rampage Math. Thank you very much. Mabuhay kayo.